Welcome to our Amazing Avon Achievers Basic Training. My name is Karen Tucker, and this call is either done by myself or one of our team leaders. And I always put my website on the bottom. I'll put it on everything, and you want to put yours as well. And I bought that from Google to be able to, and just my Avon website goes right to it. Welcome everyone. Welcome to all of our new representatives. Feel free to take pictures anytime, because there's going to be a lot of information shared and you can't write that fast. So you can take a picture. Like this shows you our Facebook link to our team page. It is just Amazing Avon Achievers. If you subscribe to my YouTube channel, that shows you the YouTube channel. And just know that we are a team of about 1,000 representatives. But please take pictures of anything you want. Anytime I do a call, not unless I say you can't. And take lots of notes. You will want to write down because you're not going to remember everything. And I just told you that about the camera. And at the bottom, anytime I do a Zoom call, I always use the same link. It's going to be the same time. You always want to mute your line, not unless at the end, I always usually open up a Q&A. If you don't have sound on your computer, then you would have to call in as well as being live. And if you're calling in, to mute your line is always *6, *6 is unmute. And you do it again to unmute. And that is a Zoom link, the one you got in the email. I also recommend that you if you get you like a planner or a notebook that you're going to keep everything organized in, write it on a sticky note or something and tape it where you can always find the Zoom link. I do send it out on our team calls in an email, and it is also pinned. I don't think they call it a pinned anymore though, on our Facebook team page. It's over to the side. So a little bit about me. Like I mentioned, my name is Karen Tucker. I am the upline of our entire team. You're anywhere from my first to third generation. Tomorrow will be my 30th Avon anniversary, and it's really almost like another birthday. It's very special. I will be, I didn't make myself a note. I will be posting something tomorrow about my journey. What brought me to Avon? All I wanted was a discount on my products. That's it. Little did I know what it was going to do for my family. We are Team Amazing Avon Achievers. If you're not on our Facebook team page yet and you request to join, you have to text me and let me know that that you've asked to join. And if your name is, and just let me know when you text me what your name is. Either because sometimes Avon names are different from Facebook names and so forth. So if you'd like to share with us who you are, where you're from, and a brief reason what brought you to Avon, we'd love to hear from you. Anybody want to share?
Hi, my name is Letitia Williams. I'm born and raised in New Orleans, Louisiana, but I'm presently living in Baton Rouge, Louisiana.
Welcome. So what brings you to Avon?
I had been seeing it on the internet, and I knew a lady where used to come around and I would order it at my job when I was working at a nursing home here in Baton Rouge. So I just sat down, I thought about it, and I said it was something I would love to do. And I've been thinking on it a few years. So this year, 2019, I made in my mind I wanted to do something about it. And I was kind of scared to do it, but I'm going to step out on faith, give it a try, because it's something I really want to do.
Yay. Excited for you. Proud of you. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
I knew nothing when I started 30 years ago. And 30 years ago went like that. And I knew nothing about the products. You learn as you go. One step at a time.
Yes, ma'am.
Anybody else want to share with us? Nope. Okay, you don't have to. But we are excited to share with you. There's so many ways to build this business. Social media is a big way where you can set up posts from Avon Social. I actually was just in there before the call setting up my post for the next week. You have to have a Facebook business page, and then I'll have to remember to go on my business page to repost it to my home page. But you can set up posts through Avon Social, because Avon Social is found at the top of your Avon.com on the left side next to where you enter your product, where you click on for product number and where Avon U is. But you can and you can schedule posts up to 5 weeks out of the time. You can send it to all kinds of different places. And there's it's really a wonderful, I probably will have to do like a short video live on that, but showing you how you don't even have to know what to say. You can just click on, I forgot exactly what it's called, but it's towards the left, right underneath all the posts, and it'll bring up exactly what you want to say. You add your website and you schedule the post, and wham, it's done. It's really pretty sweet. And through your Avon U training, there'll be training on that, as well as on Facebook. If you want to go to Avon, pull up Avon Social, and there's trainings all the time. I think he just did one sometime yesterday. So suggested, also followers on Facebook, you want to follow Avon USA Representative. They're always posting a lot of things that are going on. They'll do challenges and they'll do drawings from different things. Our brochures are called Campaign, and I'm going to give you the customer service number since I forgot I got to roll that slide up. It is 866-513-2866. 2866 does spell Avon. And this number should be located on the top of all your invoices. So again, the customer service number is 866-513-2866. There's only a certain amount of things that I can look up on your account or your immediate upline. We can see some things. We can't see your order. We can see the size. We can see what you owe. We can see those things, but not a whole lot. We can see if you've ordered brochures, that kind of stuff. To help you stay organized, I recommend, you probably even have one around in one of the closets somewhere, a binder, like a little 1-inch binder. Actually, I have one right here. Mine's just covered up on my heater. I just happen to have a blue one right here. Just one of these little binders. And if you don't have a 3-hole puncher, if you can get yourself a 3-hole puncher, great, because you're going to receive a lot of information from Avon, and you want to be able to keep it organized, and that will help you. Also, save your invoices for the entire year. You never know when you may go to look back at them. The only time you ever will get anything from the IR, I mean, not from IR, Avon, if you sell 10,000 in the year, you will get a 1099 at the end of the year, and then you want to be able to write off everything you can write off. And that's all your demos, your brochures, your business costs. And that's why you'll want those invoices as well. And there again, that's the Zoom link. All right. We have a team call once a month. The next one is March 25th. And the April one is going to be April 22nd. I do have 8 p.m. Eastern time, 7 p.m. Central, 6 p.m. Mountain time, or 5 p.m. Pacific. The calls are put together to help you. They last probably anywhere from 45 to 50 minutes, because it's once a month. 90% of the calls are recorded. If you subscribe to my YouTube channel, you'll get notice when they are posted. However, if I'm sharing something that I don't want out, I will stop the recording so you'll miss that part. But so you'll know what I'm talking about if you were on the last call. We are on now what's called flex ordering. It started last year in Campaign 9. All representatives have the flexibility to order whenever they want. It's a 2-week period of a campaign. There are no fees. Flexible ordering also means freedom to work your business from your schedule. It's when you decide, but I do recommend this. Okay, like Campaign 7 started yesterday, and it will go to, I think it's March. The wrong count. It is March 19th. I thought it might be the 19th. So the 19th will be the cutoff for Campaign 7. However, you will hear me say this over and over. I recommend getting your order in within the first week of the campaign. Because let me mute you. You want to get it in. If you wait till the last 3 days, and let me backtrack. Once you put it in, then you start working on the next campaign. If somebody comes to you with an order, you can either wait and put it on your next time, or you can refer them to order from your e-store, your web office. The one that you want to put on every book, you want to put it everywhere. You want to put it on everything going out, and more people see it, the better. If you have extra books or books left over, write your website on it, and you can scratch out your name if you want and your phone number. Just put your website and drop it off any place you go. You never know when somebody's going to pick up a book and order from you, and they may stay with you forever. Another thing with flex ordering, that when about 35% of the representatives wait till the last 3 or 4 days to put an order in. And what happens, the plan is not designed to take all the orders at one time. So it backs everything up. So it may take you 5 days to get your order, where if you're putting it in within the first week, you should get your order within 3 business days, the day following that you put your order in, that you submit it. So hopefully everybody understood that. What I also do, because it never fails, I have a customer out here that I drop books off at a laundromat. And it's a man, and he will not order from my e-store. He's foreign, and just won't do it. So I'll get him he'll give me his order, but he'll always reach out to me the day after I submit my order. So what I do then, I turn around and just place it myself at my e-store. You're paying full price up front, but within 2 days when the order ships, that profit is put into your bank account. And we'll go over that in a minute. In order to participate in Fast Start, I don't know when Fast Start's going to stop. I'm going to show you some of the slides coming up, what's talking about Fast Start. We have not had any word, but know it's coming. It's either going to be campaign 8, maybe 9 or 10. I don't know. You will need to submit an order by the end of campaign 7, which is March 12th. If you decide to wait till 8, the Fast Start program may not be in play. I don't know, and I could not get answers. And thanks for asking me about this earlier. I did not have this slide on this presentation, but I just had Lisa ask me about it. This is a daily care collection that you received this flyer in your kit. You want to show it to everyone because you can order this for your first 7 campaigns. And the item number is, it is on your flyer, but it's 332598. These are our 7 most popular day products that people use every day and go right through them and order them again for $20. They get all 7 products for $20. That is a phenomenal offer. If you price Skinso's off in the book, you'll see. Just getting the big one and the little one would cost you $20. Then they get all the rest of this as lanyard. This is the Kickstart flyer, if you can see it. Yeah, I just had my glasses off. If you submit an order, your first order, you will get 40% off no matter what the size. And then once you're in Kickstart, you will stay in Kickstart. You'll get to play the whole time. So if you've already put an order in, great. Or if you plan on putting in by campaign 7, great. And I know if you don't have 7 books yet, take that flyer that was in your kit and start showing it to everybody. Because you want to try and put an order in by the end of campaign 7. Because like I said, I don't know when the change is coming through and Kickstart will be gone. So you want to be in Kickstart if you can get there. Because you're guaranteed 40%. Each campaign that follows, your first order can be any size. Your second has to be 150. Your third has to be 200. It goes up by $50 increments each campaign. Campaign 4 will be 250 and so on, 300 and 350, 400. If you hit those goals, those numbers, you get 40% on every single thing in the book, which is awesome because once you're out of Kickstart or once it's over, you only earn 20% on the clothes. And we have some beautiful clothes. The shirt I have on, this little red top I have on is one of ours. Really cute shirt. But otherwise, if you missed the Kickstart or you're on your own or you're after that, well, now I'm jumping. This is the Kickstart. It's the next slide. This is the scale you will fall on. If your sales are 0 to $149.99, you're going to earn 20%. If your sales are 150 to $299.99, you're earning 30. Always reach to hit 150. At least be at the 30% level. And then, of course, from 300 to $499, you earn 35%, and 500 and up, you earn 40. Be aware of scammers. You will get emails from scammers. You'll know. Good old rule is, what your mama told you when little. If something seems to be too good to be true, it probably is. So, if you get an email and somebody's giving you the story that they travel and blah, 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 and they want all these products and they're going to send you an overnight cashier's check for your trouble. Oh, they will, but it takes 2 months for it to bounce. So just know, just delete them. Don't even reply to them. Don't respond. But I always like to let you know that you may see that. When you're ordering something that is buy two for a certain price, a buy one, get one free, if there's more than 1 cent or color or style on that page, you have to let the computer system know exactly what you want. You must tell it the color, the scent, or whatever it is that you're ordering. So keep that in mind. If you don't know what your local tax is, if you go to barnes.com, I know you're not going to buy a barn, but if you just go to barnes.com and you go to the left side of the page, you'll see this little calculator, and you can enter in your zip code and it will tell you what your tax is. It was just a site that we found that gave us free information. Share your brochure by text with everyone. Now take a picture of the middle of this link. If you're in my first generation, you got this by text. But each campaign, you're going to change that 7 that you see, that 07 in the middle right here. You'll change next campaign, you'll change 08 and so forth, each campaign. It's a great way to share your brochure. You are required to collect upfront for all your orders. You will be required to pay for the cost of the order upfront. And I will show you exactly where to do that. Returns, all of our products are fully guaranteed. You have 120 days to get your returns to Avon. The customer has 90 days to bring it to you. You get 1 box to send back free shipping. It will show that they're billing your account when you first create the return, and I'm going to show you where to do that. But then once UPS or the post office scans it, that amount is taken off of your order. And that's how you'll just go to youravon.com and find the returns. Skincare. How to know what skincare is best for you. When you go to your e-store, this is what you want to tell your customers, which is your website, your e-store. Go to the left side, and when you see skincare and you hold your mouse right over it, categories are going to come up. And if you go over to the right, you'll see that it has, it's like a wheel. It's like, it used to be a quiz, but it's like a wheel where they can find out. And it starts with you, though. Our skincare starts with us, ourselves, because if we know how much we like it and we share that with another person, another customer, a future customer or a customer we have, they're going to buy. They will trust how you feel. I'm thrilled that I started working with a beauty company at, I think I was 32. I was turning 32. But so submit one order a campaign only. Each order you submit, you are charged a shipping fee. That's why I mentioned once I submitted my order and I got this large order from this gentleman, because it usually runs between $75 and $100. He orders like every other month. I just go to my website and I pay it because my bank, I will get the credit in my bank account within 2 days once the order ships. You can pull your invoices up the day after you submit your order, and it's usually there for a year. Don't sweat it. I'll show you. If you're using a laptop or you're on a cell phone, your screen may be different than what, when I go on to show it, and what I'm showing you may be different when you're trying to do it, but you'll get the point. You'll be able to figure it out. So let's go to youravon.com where I can show you, because I think that's it. So let me shrink this if I can get out of here successfully. Let me see. Let me stop the share. No, that's not going to do it either. Last week it didn't give me no problem. Let's see. Give me a second. Oh. Recording. So you want to log on to youravon.com. So you have 2 different sites. One is for your customers, which is your e-store, and one is for you to place your orders, which is at youravon.com. And before you even log in, you'll see there's all kinds of information right here on the home page. But you want to put your account number in and your password, and you want to sign in. If you ever forget your password, after 3 attempts, you'll have to reset it. So right under where you're logging in, you can just reset it, and it will keep popping up. It will tell you, you can use the same password over and over, which I love about our site, because, there's a lot of sites that you can't do that with. So we're going to go into, so this is your home page. You all will be on YourAvon.com 2.0. And if you ever want to get back to your home page, you just have to click where you see the Avon in the middle, and that'll bring you back to your home page. There's all kinds of information up and down here. Don't let it overwhelm you. If you feel like you're getting overwhelmed, back off and just take a break from it, because it is a lot of information. There's videos. They're really giving us a lot of information. You got events and celebrations, which, by the way, hopefully you're making your plans to come to our convention this year. It is called Rep Fest, and it is going to be in my hometown, New Orleans. I was born and raised in New Orleans on the west side, and now I live in Baton Rouge as well. You can pull up stuff down here for Deal Central. You just got to be careful with the Deal Central. You can really get addicted to wanting to buy the stuff. It's easy to do it. You got Video Gallery. Deal Central just means like stuff they're getting discontinued stuff and then marking it down. You have Avon Advantage. You definitely want to come in Avon Advantage and check it out. If you go to what's called Town and Country, that's where you order business cards if you want them, or Avon logo. There's insurance you can get in there. There's all kinds of stuff in there. You have sales incentive, whatever incentives are going on at the time. I do try and cover them on our team calls, but you can also always pull them up here. This is where you find out what stuff about Avon fundraisers. We do fundraisers all year long. We do them online, we do them offline, where you can do the brochure face-to-face, or you can do them online through your e-store, where you don't have to touch a product. You don't have to touch anything. I do have trainings under my YouTube channel on fundraisers. I have several of them. You have more, and you have stuff about Aspira. Aspira is our health and wellness line. It's a whole foods, natural food. It's a clean line, very good, tastes really good. And it's shakes, protein shakes, and different things like that, and lots of vitamins. And you got learning and development also here, and whatever events, I already told you that one. But what I wanted, okay, you got an inventory alert here letting you know what we may be pulling. We are pulling 25% of our SKUs. We don't need all what we have in the book. People can't even see it when you have so much stuff. They're all pulling stuff that we don't need 20 mascaras and so forth. But really focus on the Avon Beauty Buzz right here to the right. Everything you need to know also. All your incentives are right here. All kinds of goodies. That's another incentive. You do play in the high 5 online incentives. If you get 5 customers for their first time to go to your website and place a $50 order or more, you're going to get an extra $25 check. And remember, you're going to earn full percentage on whatever percentage you're at from March 1st to the end of the month. Now, you're going to get to play in this all year long because you're brand new. The rest of us only get to play in it this month. If somebody places an order, a $50 order or more, they will get a 20% coupon off their April order. It's a way to get them to start placing orders at your e-store. Okay, so what else was in here? Okay. See, all the dual elixir. I love the dual elixir. And the Crave. I love the Crave too. But so you can see there's all kinds of stuff. It shows you how to work it from your phone, because we do have an app, Avon on the Go. And more on Avon's Beauty Board. That's I was on last year's panel. That's the new panel. And let's see, we're updating our terms and conditions. Okay, I'll have to come back and watch and read that. So let's see, I'm going to go back to that home page. I clicked on Avon 2.0 in the middle. You have a banner going across here that will show you pretty much the same stuff. There's several ways of finding things. By the way, too, when I see this is the cover of campaign 6, you can back order 2 campaigns on your brochures. So we're on 7. That means if you had a 5 or a 6 book, you could back order them. Which, by the way, I see this was campaign 5. That's the Craves. I really do like the Craves. And I have and this was 6. I have plastic brochures on my brochure that I keep for myself. You always want to keep one for yourself, because that way it stays neat, and because you don't want to give your last one away and don't have anything. I did want to show you this. This is the calendar, your campaign.
So I have a question.
Yeah.
For campaign 8 and 9, those two, campaign 8 haven't started yet, correct?
No, they haven't started. If she's only going to work with 8, she can make her first turn-in date on March 20th. But she can show that you still want to show that daily care bundle, that picture I showed you, that flyer is
Yeah.
in her kit. Show that to everybody. She could sell 7 or 8 of those
Okay.
in the next week or so. You
So what I
can
do
sell
is
those.
So what about the products that did come in the box? Are those able to sell as well?
No, those are for her to use. What comes in your
Oh, okay.
that is for you to use, where when you use it, but we can come back if you want to ask me about each product at the end once I go through.
Okay, yes, ma'am. Get the training done first. I got you.
Move you over a little bit. Okay. So I'm going to bring you up to the right hand corner first. See, this is, it shows you your name, of course, and then you can drop down. If you ever need to change something in your profile, you can click on your profile and change, whether it's your address, whether it's your email address, your phone number. Everybody has a district. You can't change that. But it's going to show you down here your preferences. You know, in the programs that you're connected to, whether you're connected to Facebook, your Google, your emails are open. If you're open on text messages, you don't get a lot. Avon may text you once a week at the most, and maybe once a campaign. Sometime when they go live on Facebook, they will send a text out to remind us. And so let me get out of that. That's where you change stuff on your profile. I've had that same picture there forever, but if you want to change your password, same thing. You would just go in there and change your password. And everything I'm showing you at the top, you can always find at the side as well. You can go to account balance. You can pull your balance up. This is also where you make your payment. You just say, click on make payment. So when you go to submit your order, it's not going to let you submit your order till you make that payment. Now, I've been with them 30 years. They're going to give me credit. And once you are paying your bill, putting your order in on a timely basis, it could be anywhere from 3 to 6 months. You may start to get credit. Say I want to pay my balance. My credit cards are already linked in there. Also, my helpers are my customers. It's just my help. I have a helper in here. I would click on, say, this, and I would enter my code, whatever it was, and then I would just hit continue, and my payment would be in that quick. You could also do quick pay. Quick pay, and you set quick pay up in the same way on the side up here. If you pick quick pay, you just have to enroll your bank information. It's completely safe. My stuff has been in there forever and a day since we've been online, which was in the mid-2000s somewhere. Quick pay. And you just have to pick a 4-digit code, and that's why it's called quick pay, because all you do is enter the amount you want to pay, the 4-digit code, and voila, it's in. So you want to do that, pay Avon, set that up, and you want to get paid by Avon. That one's really critical, because if somebody goes to your e-store to place an order, you want to be paid within 2 days. Once that order ships, they have to have your bank information. Everybody's got a bank account today. But if you just don't want it to go into your bank account, it's probably the 15th of the month. I'm not even sure you can still do that, but I think you can. Where they used to send out a prepaid credit card. So you definitely want to get paid by Avon, and of course, the credit cards. And I already showed you that one. So you got that. My store, that's going to bring you, that shows you the link to your e-store, my store. That shows you want that link on everything. And then, of course, you got your support where you can ask questions. Your cart is here. And you'll see once we go through the other things, it will show you everything you've typed up. Now, one thing when you type up a product, whether it be a demo, which is called our What's New products, these big baby books, these books that you got in your kit. These are called What's New. You will hear me refer to them a lot of times as our demo books, because that's what they were called for about 25 years, or maybe 28. And they've changed it to What's New, and I will still call it a demo book. But I absolutely love, like, these shadows that are in here. Love the shadows as well. But so you want to where was I going with that? So get paid. Oh, in your cart, if you type in something that is you want something out of the demo book, the What's New book, You're going to see the regular price listed until you're ready to hit submit. Then it's going to change right at the end before you have to make that payment. And that's when it'll pop up and tell you, okay, this is the amount you have to pay. So that's your cart, and you can view everything in your cart. If there's something that's no longer available and you've typed it in, say, a week ago, and you're going to go submit your order and it's not available anymore, or it's on back order, you will have to remove it from the cart. But then it'll give you the option to say, notify me when it's available. And that's another thing, too. By putting your order in within the first week, you have a much better chance of getting, especially if it's brand new stuff. That's the demo books. I know, like, you've got. This is a phenomenal product coming out. I had the opportunity to use the scrub, but I'll do that. I'll talk more about that. I did talk about that on my live post Wednesday night. Was it Wednesday? No, it was Tuesday night. But so okay, so let's see. We're gonna go to, so you know what's on this side. This is where your Avon U training is, where you see at the left-hand top corner on the black panel, you'll see Avon U training. You want to start your basic training. It's really going to walk you through a lot of things where you'll start to understand them one at a time. And if you don't have a home computer and if you're trying to watch it through your cell, I know it's hard. But you know, if you can get to the library, whenever you can get to the library, start watching a little at a time. That, or if you have a neighbor or a friend that has a computer that you can get on theirs, because it will really make it a lot easier on your eyes. You don't need to know what Alma is, but Avon Social, because I mentioned about Avon Social. I love the way they have this set up. And this really evolved over the last year, but definitely since October. So you can start posting campaign 8, and you just go into campaign planner. You can click on each day, and you can set your posts. Okay, so I'll just click on this one, and I will click on, say, I have a couple of Facebook groups out there. I have a Twitter and a Pinterest account. Pinterest is going to make me do an Avon board. That's all we have. We don't have Instagram yet. It'll come one day. Now I can do product info if I wanted to do some product info. Well, this doesn't have product info for that. If I wanted to copy a tip, I can make my own. Okay, make your own rules. Okay. I could add my website. I could add a brochure. Then I'm going to go down and I'm going to do schedule. You could post now, or you could schedule your post. Oh, it may have just posted now, and that's okay. Okay, no, it didn't. Okay, that's not what I put up there, but that's okay. So we're going to schedule it. Hope it's going to make me select it again. So I don't know what that was all about. Avon board. Schedule. Oh, okay. It's crazy now. Let's say we'll get out of this. It must be. You know what it's bringing up? I already scheduled all of those. That's why. So if I wanted to just do, I did a tutorial earlier. If I wanted to do makeup, you got the point. You got it. So I can get out at this point. It's really easy to use. Don't let it overwhelm you. It's very simple. And there's all kinds of trainings in there. Now, this is where you're going to enter your customer item numbers. You're going to click on item number. Then it's going to bring up, well, of course, it's going to bring up your name at the top. And then it will have all your customers. Well, it used to drop them down. Okay, it's asking you to type the customer's name. You know, if I typed it, okay, oh, I got to type it up here. And I did that, then I could enter the item number. And then I could add it to my order, or I could add it to next campaign. Say I wanted to add it to my order, and that's the brochures. I know the number by heart, that's why I keyed it in. I have, just say I wanted to order 6 packs of brochures. So it's in. Voila, I don't have to worry about putting that in my order. Now, I do have to remember, though, at the end of the order, it's going to pop up asking me to add brochures. And, of course, I'll say no because I already have it in there. But and then you can pull up all the brochures by clicking on brochures next to item number. It will show you campaign 7. This is campaign, well, this is your What's New book. That's your What's New book after that. And it'll have all the sale flyers. Now, one thing about the sale flyers, all purchases are final. You can also drop this down to Another campaign, if you want, over here where you see I have select campaign, you can view the campaigns you want to view. So when I go back to, well, you don't need me to click on order number yet. We're going to go back. I want to show you what's under ordering products. If you don't know a product number, everything has a 6-digit product number, except when it comes to undergarments. That you have to go to the brochure here and click on it, because they can't put all that there. It would take up 2 extra pages. But so you click on whatever product but if you can't, say you don't have a book, or it's out in the car or whatever, and somebody's calling you late at night, it's cold, you don't feel like going, look it up. Well, you took somebody's order, just train your customers, if they give you that order, to give you the product number. But say they gave you the wrong one. They needed those glasses on, but they didn't want to put them on, so they read a 6 for an 8. But you could just come in here and find the product. And you see, you can pull up your brochures here, your sales tools, your demos, which is your what's new, your samples. Your sales aid should be your seasonal items. Your sales aid may be under samples. No, yeah, maybe under samples now. Yeah, no, here they are. They're right in front of me. Sales and business tools. That's where you will find your bags, because you will need to order bags. They will not send you bags, and they're very inexpensive. The other day on our live page, I showed the what's new bags. That's the plastic bags. I have one right here. No, that's a different plastic bag. Here's one. These are, and it's a whole pack. You get like 60 of them for 80 cents. I use them for everything. I have them in my camper. I have them in my kitchen. They're just great, but they're meant to put your brochures in. Like if you're going to leave a brochure on somebody's door, but do not leave a brochure on somebody's door if you do not have their information to follow up. You first want to text them and ask them, are they currently being serviced by an Avon representative? Because you don't want to drop your book and then they order from somebody else. If they say no, they're not, you ask them, hey, if I drop a book off by your door, will you be able to look at it in the next 2 days? Well, you can follow up, because you have to follow up. Following up is where you'll get your orders. You want to follow up within 2 days once you drop that book, because if they don't want something, you want to ask for that book back, where you can pass it to somebody else, especially since you just started. You only have 10 books, whether it's a campaign 8 or 9, or if it's 7, depending on when you got started. So let's see where we're at with that. So you know about the clearance. So now managing your order, that's the online order history. It will show you all your orders. Your direct delivery order report, it'll show you all your direct delivery orders. You can track your shipping. You can pull up all your invoices here. And this is where you do your returns. It's under manage orders. Customer product reminder, and notify me. And that you can pull up on anything that you were asking to see what the status is of where it went. Your web office, this is a huge site. This is like your back office. Most companies call them back offices, but this is where you can pull up a lot of resources. You can pull up previous calls that the company had on different things, incentives. You can pull up your follow-ups. You can send emails from that. If you just clicked on your web office, this is everything from your web office, your e-store. This is your e-store. This is where you manage, most of this is where you manage your e-store. You can pull up your address. And if you don't have anybody in there yet, because I know you're new, as you post to social media, you want to say things like, register at my Avon e-store or my Avon website. They're not going to probably know what you say with an e-store. Register at my Avon website. You give them the link for a monthly drawing. It could be anything. It could be a free product that you got from Avon. It could be a piece of jewelry that you can get for $4.99. If you can get enough people to register, voila, it's wonderful, because they're going to think you're doing everything at your website. They'll be so impressed. You just got to get their email addresses enrolled in your in your customer base, in your address book. Once you have it there, everything is done for you, except you got to drive customers there. And why not? It's like getting free money, but you do have to work. You have to at least get it out there. And you can print your invoices from here. See where it says customer invoices? You just have to click on each one to see what it does. You can print if you don't want to write them in the little receipt book that they sent. Did they still send you, Letitia? Did they still send you a receipt book in your kit? Oh, I can't unmute her. She'll have to unmute her. Lisa, did you still get a receipt book in your kit? Oh, there she is. Letitia, did you get a receipt book?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, good. Thank you. Great. Awesome. Thank you. Because they don't always put, there was a while they weren't putting them in, and I just thought I would check because things change all the time. If you get somebody tells you they placed an order in your website, first off, you're going to get an email right away. And you will get, in about 2 to 3 days after that order's placed, you'll be able to click on direct delivery orders. And it will show you all your orders that were placed in the last, whatever it is. And it shows you the amount that they purchased. Now, that's without tax. You can click on the order. You can print it from here. Well, you don't need to print it if it was a direct delivery, but you can see what they order. You can see that you want to remind them to elect to get a complimentary brochure. Whatever's free, check on it. Like if there's a sample, check on it. And but it won't show you the total amount because it doesn't have the tax on there. So hopefully that's a little bit to show you there. So news, Avon Beauty Buzz is also found in here. Same place I showed you on our home screen. And you also want to come and check Campaign Insider is what Avon USA will do. They'll do it live on Facebook, but then it's always in Campaign Insider as well. Your earnings chart is here. You can pull up fundraiser information here. Don't worry, you're never going to remember all of this, but at least you'll have an idea kind of where to find stuff. This is if you start to build a team, this is where you'll find stuff for your team. And of course, I'll hold your hand. We'll walk you through all of that. So we got the address book, customer invoice, we did all that. So now I want to go back into this order card. Okay, back on here. Got to get out of here. Did I cover everything on the banner? Yep, it's all the same on the banner. The news. So I'm going to go into my order card and I'm going to view my order total. So I usually submit my order today on Thursday, but I like to wait because I like showing it what I'm doing on my your order. See, my order contains one or more items that are out of stock and needs to be removed before. So this is good. You get to see it. So I'll have to remove it. Just so I'll have to go in here. I'm going to click on my name and it's going to show me my brochures are in there. See, I told you I like those lip glosses. This is what my granddaughters are getting for Easter. You know, before I buy them candy, or I'm going to come like the holidays, whatever it is, if I need a gift for somebody, I'm coming to buy from my business. What is it? Oh, the earrings. I was afraid about waiting for those. Darn it. See, I should have placed that order earlier. They're out. But, well, I'm going to go ahead and submit it now. Because it's out, it's out. So I'm going to do, so I just deleted it and I know it's out. I'll go back in and maybe submit to see if it will let me click on notify me when available, but it probably will not. So I'm going to go check out. Now, see, it was showing me all the regular price. Now, this is demos here. Oh, no, those aren't. Down here, the candle sleeves are demos. And it was showing me the AC had showing me $18.19, $13.99. This is also demos. Well, see that it did change to the demo price. I'd have had to show you before I hit the next page. You know what? I'm going to go back out and I'm going to click on it. View orders. I want you to see that the price is different. And we're almost done. I'll open up a Q&A. See how it shows you the candle is $12.99. So you just know that when you're typing it in, it's not going to show you. It's going to show you the brochure price. Boss Lady Tee, that will be a sellout. I can tell you right now, if you like that Boss Lady Tee, order it the first time you can, or definitely by the second. It will be a sellout probably before it almost hits the book. Last year they were big sellouts. So now I'm going to click checkout. And now it's got, see, it went in and changed it to the what's new price. Because you have to have a total $50 order to get the what's new price. Now I'm going to see, it shows me what my credit is available. You're brand new, you won't have any. But as you do get some, it will show you. It will show you what the subtotal is, if the order is, what the shipping fee is to the order, and the earnings are on the order. So So I'm going to hit submit. Darn, I should have done it this morning. Now, it's going to give me a confirmation number. I don't worry about taking a picture, but if it's one of my helpers' orders I'm placing, I'll take a picture and I'll send it to them, letting them know. But so if the order is in, I don't have to worry. Back to my home page. So hopefully that showed you, that helped you out a lot. Just spend some time in here. There's a lot of short videos, so I'm going to go out of them, open it up for Q&A. So we can unmute. So any questions? But you'll have to unmute. So what kind of questions you have? Anybody? Michelle, I need to know your last name.
Lydia.
It's under Lydia? Or your last name's Lydia, you said? I'd just like to let your uplines know. Michelle, who are you directly under? Do you know? No. Okay. Okay. I know Lisa's directly under me and Lisa's directly under Karen Goday.
Yeah.
Got a baby. So what kind of questions do you have? Latif, you had a question?
Yes. We were trying to see about campaign 8. Okay, so you said what day would it start on?
Start showing it now. Take orders now.
Take orders now.
Now,
Okay.
because you want to try and turn that order in the first 1 or 2 days of the campaign, which is in 2 weeks. That gives you 2 weeks to work it, and because you got to collect up front for all your orders. That way you have time to pass that brochure to somebody else as well. I'm looking
Okay.
at the screen like that.
So basically, start putting the books out now.
Start giving them to people. Put them in their hands. You don't want to hang a book on the doors. I'm going to tell you what happens. You don't hear from people.
Gotcha.
You don't hear from people. If you have no way to follow up with them in today's world, we don't hear from them. You have to follow up with them.
Gotcha.
But you can start work now, but I highly recommend that you show that flyer. Was that in your kit? The 7-piece bundle?
Yes.
Great. Okay. Start showing it. If you got a way to stick it in a Ziploc bag to keep it where, it stays fresh. If you got a way to make a couple of copies, maybe somebody else can help take orders for you. But you may be able to get enough orders, because if you can get, say, 7 orders, you can submit that order by the end of campaign 7. So that really doesn't matter when you place that for 7, as long as you place it by the 19th. Because campaign 8 is what you'll be focusing on like the next day. I just submitted my 7. Now I focus on campaign 8, because I'll know in 2 weeks from now I'll put my 8 in. I don't want to wait, because you saw what happened to those earrings. They're gone. They've been in the book probably a little while. They may even been one of the discontinued items. But anyway.
Karen,
Yes. Yes.
this is Lisa. About the Skin So Soft flyer, I have no idea what happened to mine. Is there any way I can get one emailed to me?
Yeah, let me make myself a note.
Just gonna, I'm gonna put her in this back.
Should be able to pull it up. I got it.
But
I sure would appreciate it.
Well,
Ask her, I want her to come here.
Excuse me, Miss Karen.
yes, ma'am.
All the stuff that came in the kit is for personal use, right?
Yeah, you want to use that, and she wants to use that because when you know about a product, then you can share. You should have had a moisture therapy hand cream, right?
Yes, ma'am.
That's
So you have to basically do it on yourself, so that way you can be able to tell the customers
Yeah.
about the product if they're asked.
Let's go over the products. So the 3 people on the
Right.
call tonight all got the same thing. Your moisture therapy hand cream is the bomb. I love it on my ankles. Of course it's meant. Well, it says it's a hand cream, but that's the best stuff. When you pass the guys outside, ask them if they'll give you your opinion. When you know you're doing able, and they're probably going to pull the back at first.
What about the sample packs that are in there too?
Wait, I'm gonna tell you about that. Let me tell you about the the moisture therapy hand cream. There's no scent to it. You could sell that to all the guys that are working on their cars, whether they play basketball. If they work hard with their hands, you could sell that. But don't sell them just one, because you might be able to find it in the book for probably $2.49. Look and see what it is in the book. You can pull up your Campaign 7 brochure by that link.
But what I'm asking is, what about the sample? Because I have samples in there, and I have like the big actual product.
Wait, I'm gonna come to it in a second. But what you want to do when you approach the guys outside and you go to sell Moisture Therapy hand cream, it has no scent. They will love it. Ask for their opinion. That's how you'll sell it. And ask them how many they like. 4, 5. And it's great for yourself. So samples are for you to give to your customers, but try one yourself. So what samples did you get? Because they're different every time. Did you get the Ultimate Dual Elixir?
Well, I got the box for the $100 starter kit, and it came with the sample
kit. You got the big
yeah.
Okay. You got a lot in that. That is mainly for you to use for yourself. I think I have a flyer right here that's with the $100 kit. But let me see if the other girls have any other questions, because I'll go over the products with you. But you'll have to show me what they look like, or you'll have to tell me exactly what it's like.
Okay.
The samples are for your customers. If you have do you have Magic X and all that stuff? You probably do.
Yeah.
Magic X looks like this. Magic X is a primer, and it's
I have that.
Yep, this is phenomenal. It goes on. It's white when you squeeze it out, but it goes on clear, dries clear. It helps.
And I have the Far Away perfume spray, and
this has SPF 20 in it. That's extremely important, because everybody should have some type of SPF protection. You have, what else you said?
Ma'am?
What else you said you had?
The Far Away perfume.
Far Away fragrance. Let me explain to you how to, the proper way to smell a fragrance. Have you ever smelled I bet your mom has smelled Far Away, but you haven't.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Far Away, just to show somebody, Far Away has been around for probably 25 years. I'll never forget, because when we came out with it, I was hanging it. I used to live in Belchase, and we were building a house, and I was hanging insulation all day. Stopped at a gas station on Lafayette, and the girl says, and I'm paying through the window. And she says, what do you have on? It was Far Away. I'll always remember that, because it Far Away stays pretty good with you. But the proper way to smell a fragrance, either spray it in the air, give it a second, and smell it that way. If you spray it on your hand, or a customer wants to smell it, ask for permission to spray it on them, but hold their hand for like 20 seconds. The reason I'm holding your hand is I want to let the alcohol evaporate, because our fragrances are not strong, but if they smell it right away, they're going to think it's strong. So give it time for the fragrance to evaporate. So what else you got?
And then I also have like little lipstick samples.
That's for your customers.
The Avon True Color, perfectly matte.
Yeah, give those to your customers.
What else do they have? They have the Haku perfume, the set of the Skin So Soft.
Let's see.
It has the original replenishing hand cream.
Oh, wait. I can only do one at a time. Okay, Haiku is also a #1 seller. It's very light. A great way to help you sell it is to, and y'all could demo on each other. Would you like to smell it? Ask for permission to put it on somebody's arm. Spray it, hold their hand 20 seconds, let the alcohol evaporate, then smell it. Or if you spray it in the air, you could smell it that way. But that is a really popular fragrance. So after Haiku, what else did you have?
I have the Skin So Soft collection with the bath oil, the creamy body wash, body lotion, replenishing hand cream.
Explanation on those. Those are all from that. What else you got?
A new Ultimate Cream.
Is it in the gold bottle? Yeah.
They have the one in the gold bottle. They have the silver one. They have a little purple box by a new platinum cream.
Okay. A new platinum. It just depends on somebody's skin, because even as young as you are, you want to start taking care of your skin. If you want to have pretty skin I'll be 62 in July. If you want to have pretty skin as you get older, you're not going to see it now, but you'll see it then. You'll be thankful.
Found flyer.
Huh?
I'm sorry, I'm on mute. I'm sorry, I'm talking to myself.
You always want to put some type of so mama can try the one in the purple or even in the gold.
Okay.
You start using that, you'll love it. You'll fall in love with the way it feels on your skin.
Okay.
But what else you got? Good education for everybody. Let's see what else I have. You got to get
Avon True Color eyeshadow quad.
Okay, that's just a regular eyeshadow quad, so that doesn't.
And then the makeup remover wipes.
Oh, those are good. I travel with those, or I have them in my camper. If I'm too lazy or too full and I don't want to wet my face, I'm gonna use a wipe. But I like them when I travel, especially.
And then I have a new vitamin C.
Oh, that's my favorite.
What is that for?
It adds clarity. That's your vitamin C. You put it on in the morning, and I put it on the morning and evening before I go to bed, and it sinks right in, and it's a serum, so it's a brightening, skin brightening, and it just between that and the a new PM, but try one first because I know Mama hasn't tried those before. Try one and see how you like it, and then try the other one. Give it a little time. Because it does have exfoliants in it as well, so you got to gradually build it up. But love the
and to get back to the website, we go to youravon.com, right?
Yes.
And that's how we'll be able to access her website, right?
That's how you'll be able to pull up the website she gives to the customers. Like if she wants to add a picture, if she wants to change something in there, she can. Now,
okay.
That's under the web office. Like if you want to.
Now, how would I go to it like myself, like instead of a customer?
I think it's her name. I think it's youravon.com / I think it's her name. But if you go up to the top on the right side, right under, I think my account, that was the thing which said something about website, because that's new. 2.0 is new to me. 2.0 just came out in October of last year. I didn't get it till like November, so I'm still things I'm finding on it. But that's how you'll build. And I told her the other day what it was, yesterday I think. But she can also go in, and Karen's going to spend some time with her.
Okay.
Karen will be here next week at my house Monday and Tuesday, and if she can meet, she said she's going to call her. She's got out of town company in right now.
Okay, thank you so much. Yeah, that's going to be a big help.
You're welcome. So what else about the products? Any other products you want us to ask? Because it's great for everybody.
Pretty much it. We were worried about what were in the box, but
I can't wait to
we can't wait to meet Miss Karen.
Oh, great. Did you get was there a cleanser in the box?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they have this white pack.
You had
Try that one.
This the makeup wipe.
And then a black box, they have cleansers in there. See if that's what she's saying. The little square box. The little square box, the makeup box.
This one.
Have some go in it. Is that what she's asking about?
This face protector, Avon Magic X. Magic